Hey guys, what's up? It's the Merc here from Poolshed Games, and tonight I'm going to do kind of a first of its kind video. With the new year, I'm going to try to keep track of what models I've put together and what models I've painted. Right now, I am, as always, ahead in the models put together category compared to the models painted category. As of 2016, I haven't painted anything. And that's bad, it's terrible, but I haven't painted anything. However, I have put a bunch of stuff together. I've put 3 Dreadball teams together. I put the Vermin team together. I've put the Space Dwarf team together. And I put the Convict team together. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the rest of the things that I have currently that are kind of at the top of the list to get done. One of which will be hopefully getting done for tomorrow. And the rest will be getting done for whenever we get around to playing Dystopian Wars again. So, without further ado, I'm going to show you what's on the workbench. Alright guys, so here it is. This is, at the moment, what I have on the workbench to work on for 2016, kind of the beginning of. Now, Dreadball here, this package of miniatures, is the Human and Orc team. They're the last 2 teams I need to put together. These are the basis for them. And then I will have everything put together I need to play Dreadball. Right now I have 3 teams together, so if I wanted to play it I could, just not with the 2 teams that come as the starter teams in the box. So moving on from there, I know some of you guys have said, hey, when are you going to start doing Dystopian Wars again? And to answer that question, I'm going to show you the things that I have also that are kind of on the priority list to get together. I picked up the Covenant of Antarctica bombardment group, which it's 2 wave-lurking support carriers, which are the ships, and the 2 flyers are kind of like drone controllers. So it's a little bit different than the other nations, whereas they're not heavy bombers. That's why you get so many drones. So that is going to get put together. And I also picked up the Covenant of Antarctica, the new naval battle group. Now, this does give me some duplicates, like it gives me another Aristotle battleship. It gives me a whole bunch more frigates that I don't really have any use for. But I picked this up because I don't have the assault carrier, I don't have the battle cruiser, and I don't have these 3 types of cruisers. So that gives me a whole bunch more stuff that I didn't have before for my Antarcticans. It gives me even more options, which I'm excited about, looking forward to putting together. And then finally, for Dystopian Wars, I have the Russian Coalition Bombardment Group. And funny story about these guys is I had them together, played a game with them, and realized as I was looking at the box and looking at the models that I had put together, I put the wings on backwards. So I popped the wings off, and I have to put the wings back on properly just to finish them up. But they've been put together once. They're going to be put together a second time, and I really liked using these in the game that I played. Funnily enough, even though I didn't mind the way the wings looked backwards when I put these guys together, knowing they were backwards was enough to drive me crazy until I decided to fix it. So that's that. So that's it for Dystopian Wars stuff. This here, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Planetfall or not. This is Spartan Games 15mm like squad tank game for Planetfall, which is Firestorm, the Firestorm universe. These guys are the Ceruleans, and this is what I need to finish putting together so that I can have a complete full core Helix, which is 2 core Helix boxes put together. This is a game that my buddy Dom from Dragon Strike Studios and I have played. There's a video of it on the channel, and once I get these together, I will have essentially two armies that I can demo games with all my Terrans and my Ceruleans put together, which means I'll be able to run demo games with people when I eventually end up moving out of the area, or even down at our local gaming store. So there you have it, guys. That's that's my workbench, and the stuff that I need to get put together. Interestingly enough, these 3 boxes for Dystopian Wars finish my fleets. And at least until Spartan releases some new stuff. Like saying that, I do want to get the 2 robot dreadnoughts for the Russians and the Antarcticans. So when I finally get those, that'll be my fleets finished until Spartan puts out something else that I want. These armies are pretty much finished until I figure out if we're going to play it more, what I'm going to be doing with them. I have some extra bits that I need to put together outside of the core helixes, but they're not a priority. And then this game, might be playing it tomorrow night if we get together, if it's not too cold. And I'm also going to be taking this to school with me to play with my gaming group up there. So there you have it. That's what's on my workshop, my workbench. Eventually, I will also be doing a what's on my like painting bench table, showing you guys what I'm working on trying to get painted. That will be less frequent than these videos because I tend to put models together faster than I paint models, which I think probably something we all do. Hopefully you guys like this video. Like I said, Dystopian Wars content coming. I know you guys want to see it, and I want to bring it to you. And I will see you next time here at Bullshit Games.